Hello lovely people, thank you for joining me again, and we are doing an SRT group clearing on the adult archetype, which is what my team suggested was needed. So set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing, and without further ado, let's get stuck in. So here we are, and before I go any further, I just want to check that everyone is 100% open to receiving healing. There is an SRT clearing for that, so if you're not sure, always make sure you're 100% open to receiving healing, no matter what healing mechanism you do, because a lot of people aren't, and it does drop out. I just checked myself and I was slightly down, and the reason for that can be sometimes self-punishment programs can come up, or self-sabotage programs can come out of nowhere, somewhere within our energy field. So percentage of people there who's open to receiving healing, only 60%. So let's clear any blocks away. Oh, it feels quite heavy as well. Let's clear any blocks away to receiving healing for anybody watching this video first and foremost. So always check, and you can check by dowsing using a pendulum or muscle testing. I've got plenty of videos on these, so muscle testing and dowsing. Dowsing probably be on the SRT playlist, and the muscle testing probably on the mental health playlist, emotional health. So there's different methods you can test. Standing up is my favorite, but check that one out. And you don't want to say negative when you're self-testing, self-muscle testing, so you want to use the, all aspects of me are 100% open to receiving healing. And if it's a no, if you fall backwards, then all aspects of me are 90% open to receiving healing. So you can get an idea of it, and ask your high self team to ensure that all blocks are cleared, so that you are 100% open to receiving healing, and then just test to make sure. There is a little video, an SRT clearing, if you're not 100% open to receiving healing, so check that one out. It feels important to mention that. I haven't mentioned it for a while, and my team's just mentioned it there before starting this clearing, and it's their instruction that I do this clearing to clear the adult archetype. So they know what they're doing, so let's do this. So still clearing any blocks away. The energy is lightening up. That's better. Okay, and percentage now open to receiving healing, 100%. Good. So can we continue now? Yeah. So where are we going with this now? So adult archetype, clearing the adult archetype. Positive, it's at about 10% positive, and negative, we're at about 100% negative. And in terms of consciousness on here, we really are at incarnational level, so right down rock bottom of consciousness there before it drops into the dense energy. So I'm just going to ask the teams, your high self teams, my God team that I'm working with, to clear anything way up to 100 positive down to 0 negative, anything that's blocking the adult archetype from being in balance and harmony, and raising up to a minimum of radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness, which is all the way up here if you're new to these videos, and up here is an absolute minimum of consciousness. Come with me and you'll see. Be, gotta learn the words, in a world of your imagination. Can't remember the rest of the words. La da dee, la da dee. It's been going through my mind all morning. The Willy Wonka tune. Dee 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 dee. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. La da dee da. I won't give up the day job. Right, clearing away the adult archetype blocks. Lots clearing. Really feel the energy shifting through this as well. How are you all? How are you keeping? So we're going to be focusing in coming weeks much more on clearing sort of spiritual blocks, really, more than anything else. There's a lot of shifts going on. Obviously, it's constant shifts going on, but I was talking to a friend of mine who's busy, very busy tarot reader yesterday, and he was saying every single reading he's doing, the Tower card is coming up. I love the Tower card. So a lot of people are going to have a lot of things happening, a lot of disruption, all to move them in the right direction, of course, but for some it's not going to be easy to deal with in coming weeks, because things are going to come unexpectedly, and you know, we just have to go with it, don't we, rather than resist, and respond rather than resist. So I think there's going to be a lot of energy shifts coming in that are going to be throw people a curveball, I think. What are we doing here? Sorry, doubt. We've got doubt coming up with this. That's interesting for the adult archetype as a master program. Inside right, failure. Anything else? No? And do they have past life roots? Yeah, let's just clear those at all levels of consciousness for everybody watching this. So when I was having a chat to my teams, as I do, there was this strong impression for me to focus more on the spiritual side in coming weeks in terms of clearing, and maybe also do another clearing on overwhelm, because I think that's going to be one that will support people, and that's what we want to do. So we're kind of upping the ante spiritually in coming weeks, and I'm just going intuitively with what the teams feel need to shift, need to be cleared, need to, you know, we're clearing the pathways, really. We're clearing the little boulders and cobbles and stones off your pathways in coming weeks, to allow, I think, for a better integration of all the new energies coming in. Fabulous. I'm here to support, so, you know, as always, tell me what you want. Certainly spiritually, I'm not going to get too woo-woo with it, because I think there's a lot of new age stuff which I think is misses the mark. There's a lot of stuff out there that just doesn't feel right, and it's but I will do the stuff as instructed by the teams, really, and that will most support you. Right, chart 10A. We're clearing conscious and subconscious memory, blocks and interference there. Is it heart valves or inhibitors? Inhibitors, okay. I'm not going into any detail with any of those. I'm just going to ask that they're all cleared and that it's at God level of consciousness on here. We're not doing any research because it's a group clearing. Chart 14 is the pre-fall of consciousness, creating the illusion. We're going to clear energy forms that are attached at higher levels, subtle ethers, rebalance the etheric body for you. Let's do that. And the adult archetype, being out of balance, comes up a lot in clearings, as does the critical parent when it's too strong, as does the inner child as well. So they're often out of balance. Those three in particular as well as obviously the maternal, paternal, but those three are often out of balance. And this one was very clearly given to me today to do so. I think there's still a lot of victim mentality out there, so which is like helpless child, you know. So we need to really bring that into balance. That's better. Good. I can already feel the energy shifts going on in this clearing. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Right, where are we going? Dysfunction of space-time energy at the I am level consciousness. So let's clear all that away. Fall of consciousness. Loss of spiritual sight, blocks to emotional expression, blocks to mental expression, a belief of separation from one. So let's clear all of those away in the fall of consciousness for your highest good, bringing you back into perfect harmony. Rebalancing that adult archetype. Chart 28, final forgiveness. Integrating multiple programs in the consciousness of one memory. Is it memories? Memories there. Let's just clear all of those away. Okay. Chart 30. We're doing a head to toe search and clear and clearing the life stream. and soul fingerprints. Yeah, so let's do that then, please. So I've discussed soul fingerprints before, but I'll just remind you again. These are set up by the 17th group of gods on chart 3. Chart 3 is my list of consciousness chart. They are the ones that said, let us make man in our image and likeness. So it's Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 and 27, because a lot of this is related to the true spiritual meaning of the Bible. Just as the physical body of each person has its identifying fingerprints, so the soul has its identifying characteristics, or fingerprints equivalent, really. High Self says they are unexplainable, so just clear them when they come up. Yeah, unexplainable to our consciousness, certainly. So we're just getting them cleared and doing a head-to-toe search and clear, and clearing the live stream as well. I think I've got a short video on the live stream. Quick clearing of the live stream. So do check that out. It'll be under shorts, I think. I think it's under shorts. And the live stream is from Spirit, which flows through the embryo, divine plan, spiritual realms, and into the physical expression. All of the elements, factors, and experiences of the live stream need to be cleared and harmonized for complete resonance of the soul with spirit. This stream was shown as sparkles to the author of this whole system, as indicating the countless particles that are involved in the makeup of this stream, most of which involve the education of the soul in the Garden of Eden before it became physical. And it's different from the light stream, because the light stream is the knowledge gained through the physical experiences and between incarnations, when the soul returns to the spiritual realms to assimilate and harmonize what was experienced in the physical. Right, okay, that's all lovely and clear. Anything else? No, let's just go to a quick mop up then for you all. Quick mop up. Balancing the adult archetype for your highest good. Okay, we're done. Yeah, soul's happy, our high self team's happy. Will it hold? Yeah. Anything else to be done? Anything else at this moment in time? No, see the Akashic records. And where are we now? 100 positive, 0 negative. Really feels much lighter. There we go, radiant up, new paradigm level of consciousness. So another one done, and allow 3 days for the assimilation and the integration of those changes. Old neural pathways take 3 days to fall away and form, new ones to form. So by day 4, if you're feeling up and down as a result of any of these clearings, by day 4 it normally settles. Plenty of water, plenty of rest, allow whatever's coming up, allow yourself to feel it, breathe through it, and see where it takes you. Any questions, just put them down below in the comments, and I'll see you on the next clearing. Bye.